Hello, beautiful beings. Doozer, he's such a sweet little guy. Look how wonderful you are. You happy mommy's done doing her nails and her Spanish lessons? So now you have my undivided attention, okay? It's true. Love you so much. Did you have fun today at your oldest sister's house? Yeah, so all three of my daughters are Doozer's siblings. And all of their dogs and cats, lizards, snakes, those are all Doozer's nieces and nephews. Right, bud? Yeah. Huh. Why are we recording? Oh, right. Okay, so Steve, I just prayed for you in the YouTube comment section, but I want to do it in person. Divine, please help Steve release all resistance around why he can't seem to receive, I think maybe my messages. Yeah, you're not receiving my responses on my YouTube feed, I believe. So make it plainly obvious to him what he needs to do to fix this. One thing they really keep repeating, Steve, is you gotta let it go for today. Okay, you gotta let it go for the rest of the day. I don't know if you pray or not, but I feel like you do. You don't have to be religious to pray. I'm not telling you that. Anybody that thinks that they have to be religious to pray, it's not true. So if you could ask your guides, make it plainly obvious, and then do your very best to let it go for the rest of the night. You can email me also. Yeah, and see what happens when you let go to the best of your ability. Just a second, Doozer. I gotta give Doozer his footstool back because he can't get up on the bed. Oh, poor baby. You can't get on the bed? Okay. I've recovered this footstool a whole bunch of times. It has fur on it right now. But see, my little guy and all Doozer's clothes are in there. Yeah, bud. Doozer can't get up on the bed, of course, unless I put the footstool there. He's probably going to see Lovebug. We'll see what he's doing. That's a flattering angle. Oh, the blanket is covering all his friends up. Okay, so he wants at his pillow, and there's his love bug underneath there. Yeah, good boy. I'm recording a video right now. I know I didn't expect to, but oh, 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 baby. You're just so sweet. You're the sweetest little guy. You are. You're so precious. Every day. I just can't. I mean, he's so cute. He's so loving. I just love your personality. I swear I just love him even more now that I'm not upset about him pulling. That's just what he does. Yeah, I stopped off and on all day when I walked him, and oh, it was just so peaceful. It was amazing. I got to hold satsang with my oldest daughter today for like an hour and a half. An hour and a half yesterday last night with my youngest daughter. We're not like, we're holding satsang right now. No, when we start talking, we go deep right away about what's up in life. They immediately start talking to me about, well, we talk about, lighter stuff. One of my granddaughters just had a violin concert, or a concert, and she plays violin. So we talk about stuff like that, but then it's, they just like she did today, and then last night my other daughter, they just start talking about what's going on, and that's satsang. Satsang really is like a heart-to-heart conversation with your mother. That's a really good definition. And just seeing the relief that comes over them, watching them go from being stuck in their head and trying to figure stuff out to more and more down into their body. Yeah, it feels like at times that we're stuck in our heads, and then the trap door shuts and we can't get back down into our body. And she kept saying, I just haven't felt grounded lately. I haven't felt grounded lately. And oh, it was just so beautiful. At one point near the end, she was squatted down petting her dog, and I went over to her, and and held her hands, and she stood up, and I prayed for her, and I had my eyes closed. And when I opened my eyes, she looked like my little girl again. And I mean, they always feel like my my little girls, even though they're all in their 30s now. But when I opened my eyes, her face was so bright, and she was looking right at me, and she was smiling like so different than how we started out our conversation. I was just like, "Oh, that really resonated with you, didn't it? That prayer." And she was just like, "Yes, it did." And yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. It's definitely a two-way street. Satsang, like for me, I'm not the teacher. I would never call myself that. I feel like it's an equal exchange that we're having. I learn so much. I get so much from holding satsang with people because I'm channeling, and what they're saying, I'm saying it, but I'm also hearing it for the first time, just like you guys are. And it's a combination. I don't have to explain it. They're saying, yeah, that's beautiful when they interject like that. No useless, no useless talking, as little as possible. Was there anything else, ancients? Took me quite a while to do my nails, but oh yeah, thank you. But my back wasn't hurting, my neck wasn't hurting as I was doing it. It started aching just a tiny bit, but I mean, I went to physical therapy today. I hope this lighting doesn't suck. I mean, just I turned a light on up there because I was recording a video. I would just restarted recording a video. I usually don't even hear let's make a video. I do once in a while, maybe like a quarter of the time now, but I'm just automatically doing it. And so, okay, we need some lighting. And so I turned that on, and hopefully it's good enough. So I went to my first physical therapy appointment today, and just so much healing, like so much healing around things. Well, that's what the whole ascension process has been. But recently, just in the last couple weeks, just like resolution to so much. My eyebrow is starting to twitch now. That has everything to do with the third eye. And the third eye is, of course, directly connected to the crown chakra. And when I start recording a video, they showed me. I said, "What is it? What is happening exactly?" Oh, sure, new moon tomorrow, day after. Day after tomorrow, I believe, is a new moon. It does affect the speech, if you've ever noticed that in yourself. I feel like I've gotten so much better at speaking through these energies. What were we saying? Yeah, I went to physical therapy today. Yeah, so much healing. And he did some dry needling in my neck to help release those muscles or tendons or whatever. And right before he did the dry needling, and a couple different things, he pressed really hard, and then I turned my head, and for some reason my range of motion got better after that. And then after the dry needling, it was incredible how much better I could move my neck. And also it's psychological too, because it's arthritis in my neck. Yeah, it's not even really strained muscles. It was for a while, but the pressure that I was experiencing is all arthritis. And why is that good news? Because it's not very bad. It's incredibly common. I haven't done anything wrong. Of course, I was eating too much sugar for quite a while there, and that contributed to it. But I mean, he just really kept reassuring me how common it is, how very mild mine is. I thought it was these, like the uric acid crystals uh, forming into arthritis. That's what I researched and learned. And he said, no, in your case, it's nothing in your joints. It's just your brake pads are wearing down a little bit. And if I've strained myself and my body is compensating, the ancients are throwing this in, if my body is compensating, it's pulling me a bit. And so my vertebra and the pads are squished down more, and they start rubbing together, those vertebra. And so now, yeah, I'm more in line. I get to start working out again. I have 100% clearance on that. I'll just start out pretty wimpy, but I'm really excited about it. I just feel so much more like myself when I work out regularly. My confidence levels, of course, when I feel super strong and sturdy and stable, I just feel, I feel more confident, even though I don't have any insecurity anymore. I don't have, yeah, I don't have any of that stuff anymore because I'm not identified with my physical form like I used to be. I see it much differently. And now when I leave the house without makeup, that's all right. You know, Pamela Anderson has been a perfect trendsetter for that. Of all people, I mean, it's just such a beautiful statement that she has made for so many years now. And it hasn't been that easy. She's wanted to revert back at times in certain situations, of course. But yeah, she's beautiful without makeup, definitely. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is really twitching right here. It's so interesting to me how that has happened, you know, throughout the years when I start recording these videos or when I'm just holding satsang with somebody. But just recently, in the last few days, this last week specifically, I've been noticing it so much. And when I was holding satsang with my oldest daughter, oh yeah, they're saying last night too. Um, when I was holding satsang with my youngest daughter, this started twitching, and then today they keep blocking their names. It's so fascinating, endlessly fascinating. Thank you so much for doing that. It just echoes back to me because they say thank you also because I've had a part to play in that. You know, being able to have them intercept my words. So when I was holding satsang today with her, my lips were twitching. I've noticed that happening also. I just asked them if the lips twitching is connected to my throat chakra. Of course, it's all connected. They're giving me that song, the thigh bone, the thigh bone's connected to the shin bone. The shin bone's connected to the foot bone. You know, that song. They're saying that about the chakra system. Of course, they're all connected. Yeah, and my experience with my physical therapist was just absolutely wonderful. Of course, very very easy man of humanity to be around and to have, you know, touching me and putting needles in my neck. So it was a wonderful interaction. Just the whole experience, the whole vibe there. The receptionist came from around the counter and talked to a lady that was sitting in the waiting room, and she's just like, oh hey, I just haven't connected with you for a while, how's it going? And her whole body language, the woman that was in the waiting room, she was really cute. She fully turned towards her. It was a beautiful exchange. It was so genuine, and it really uplifted the lady that was there for physical therapy. It was beautiful. Yeah. And so my doctor, well, it's like two different doctors' opinions saying the same thing, exact thing about, you know, it's a bit of arthritis. Yeah, no bulging disc, nothing like that. And the fact, thank you, and the fact that the anti-inflammatory that he prescribed me about a week ago now, since it cured me to about 98%, I feel like I'm 100% now. Yeah, there's that little bit of tightness that I have been associating with strain or overdoing. And at one point this summer, it was because of that. But I'm shifting that, almost a habit of thinking that now for a really long time, not just from this summer. I keep seeing a flash over there a couple times now. So now when my mind goes to my neck, and if it's feeling stiff, it's just a little bit of something in there. And Should we call it something different than our, well, I don't need to call it anything. I just need to starve any and all thoughts around, thinking that it's something terrible, because it's not. And the fact that, the inflammation is down, and I'm going to be working out now again. It's just going to be getting better and better. They both said with the exercise and how healthy I am already, but continuing exercise and, cutting the sugar out, too much of anything is not good. I did buy a little jar of Nutella the other day, and I've been having two waffles a night, and I have either strawberries and whipped cream, no sugar whipped cream. I'm going to find some non-dairy, no sugar whipped cream. I saw it again. Ancients, what is it? But for now, the no sugar whipped cream is, it doesn't seem to affect me that bad. What's a little bit of gas? Whatever. I live with Doozer. He doesn't care. But I was like, mental note, if I ever go on a date again, I should not eat this whipped cream. So I have, and they're small waffles. I have a little tiny waffle iron. It's turquoise. It's really beautiful. Just the perfect size for me. And so I fill up all the squares with amazing blueberries. Well, first I fill them up with plant butter. And then I fill them up with blueberries, and then I put whipped cream over that. And oh my gosh, those are so good. And those haven't been hurting me at all. And I was just standing in front of the Nutella a couple weeks ago, and I prayed, just like, make it plainly obvious if I should buy this or not. And they said something like balance in all things. And I brought it home. I don't know if that was, me rationalizing or what. Yeah, the ancients said it. So, and it's just a teeny tiny jar. So it has not been bothering me at all. I don't ever have two waffles with that on it, only one. And before, I was having two or three waffles and just Nutella, or maybe honey on the other one, just smothered in honey. I haven't had honey for a couple months now, and barely any sugar at all. No, no candy bars or anything like that. Oh, okay. I think it's, I think it's that this. Yeah, I think that's what was catching my eye, because I just saw myself, yep, lean forward a little bit, and that's when I saw it. Yep, okay, thank you. They made it plainly obvious. Is that it for now? Just good news all around. I'm so relieved. I mean, the psychological part of it, I don't have to worry anymore. I can do push-ups, he said. Not necessarily, I'm not going to do regular push-ups. But he did say, start out with almost standing straight up doing your push-ups. I said, okay, I can do that. I've started when at certain times when I've been injured, I've had to stop completely working out. And I just asked them, is that a pattern for me? Because I've been a little suspicious of that. I mean, they've been legitimate reasons why I have quit. Well, for a long time, it wasn't legitimate. It was just still, trying so desperately, practicing to be consistent, combating the thoughts that told me I absolutely didn't want to work out. So I'm paying attention. Have I been kind of sabotaging myself? I don't think so. Well, yes, I was, because I was, like, this summer, I was following anorexia around, anorexic thinking. And so, yeah, I was self-sabotaging. And that has led me to where I've been, not being able to work out. But that's fine. It's not a punishment. I mean, when I go against what's for my highest good, and I keep doing it in certain ways, uh, like Abraham Hicks says, don't worry, it'll get louder, and it does. And for me to not be able to keep working out, because that, to me, that's, well, one of the fountains of life, of youth, is working out, remaining flexible and strong. There's just every benefit to doing it. It helps every single aspect of this human experience for me, being consistent with working out. So they're saying that because I asked them a while ago, do I stop and start working out? I think it's a really legitimate reason. It is though. But do I do it so I'll have a challenge? The challenge of getting my strength back? Do I get bored with working out and okay, now I'm strong now. Now what? Yeah, don't get bored with peace. That's another form of peace they're saying, is reaching these really comfortable places in my physical form and with, thinking in general. Not thinking, really, because there comes a point where I really feel like I've come back to is it all feels so effortless. I don't really feel like I'm thinking because I'm not paying attention to it, any of the process unless I need to. Oh, I couldn't, I think I mentioned this in my last video. I couldn't respond to any one of my three daughters on our group chat that we've had for years. All of a sudden it said I had to add my number. And so, Steve, it's up right now. It's almost a new moon. This is a pop quiz. You did say that. It is a pop quiz to see how well you can let it go. I mean, it's not a quiz. You're not getting tested, but kind of. I believe in you and I feel like you can relax and ask for guidance, make it plainly obvious what I should do in this situation to fix this situation, and then maybe put it in a box. If you don't have a burden box, maybe an old shoe box or something, you can write it on that, please fix my phone, put it in there. I like to date the back of the things that I put in my burden box because the answers come so quickly now. I'm like, that was on the same day. And then I write what happened. I write when I've just put something in there and then I get the answer that day. Well, which is really the norm now for me. I don't put very much in there at all unless it's somebody that I really love or a particularly tough lesson that feels like it's taking forever, like dues are pulling. No, my reaction to dues are pulling. I've put that in the burden box. Yeah, there's something to it. It's just another way of learning how to let go and let God. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be messaging again on YouTube in no time. Plus, in the meantime, you can email me. Yeah, I got that all fixed up. So, okay, that's it for now. Is that it for now, ancients? Oh yeah, Doozer had his way with Lovebug. She's laying there behind him. He's pretty tired now. You getting sleepy, bud? Yeah, you're a good boy. Nothing's private, is it? Nothing's private. Is nothing sacred? He's looking up at the mirror. He's looking like he's hearing something over here. He probably is. He's a dog. Is there anything else, ancients? How do I say I love you in Spanish? I need to look that up. I think is it Joe? Joe? Joe Amore Muy Mucho Grande? I don't know. Pretty soon I'll be fluent. And pretty soon could be 2 years or 3 years. But I will achieve this because I'm going to remain consistent with it. Duolingo is very encouraging. Yeah. I like it a lot. And knowing that some family members are learning Spanish also, it's exciting. I've always wanted to learn a language, and one thing that has kept me from doing it is, well, not being consistent and also not being able to decide which language I want to learn or wanted to learn. I started with Italian. I did that for a few weeks, and then I switched to Spanish because, my family members are learning it, and and I encounter a lot more Spanish people than any other authenticity. Eth- authenticity? Yeah. And I've always wanted to be able to interact with anybody. I've always wanted to learn sign language also. So why not? Am I hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. I just feel a little bit like I'm vibrating in a hungry kind of way. I have an incredibly high metabolism, and so if I let myself get too hungry, which I really try not to do, then I start feeling really shaky, like jittery. Yeah. Did I, no, I haven't had any caffeine today. I don't usually ever have caffeine. But I know that there is somebody's saying titch of caffeine in decaffeinated coffee. Yeah. I think that's it for now. Did you know that amen means it is done? Yeah. That's what I learned. And I choose to believe whatever makes me feel the very best. Yeah, why not? Not one person on the planet, not one, has the answer. So we can choose to believe whatever we want. If it's for the highest good of humanity, you can choose to believe what's not for the highest good of humanity also, for your highest good. But that will change too someday. Wow, it's really my it's actually my third eye is twitching now. It's so beautiful, all these symptoms. If you have pressure on the top of your head, it started out as a tingle when I felt my crown chakra really activating. A few years into my ascension, about 3 years into my ascension, like bugs were crawling all over the top of my head, and I didn't know what it was. And then I was watching a reader a long time ago, and she said, "Oh, my crown chakra is aching," and I mean, right at that moment, also, I was just like, "Man, oh man, what is wrong?" And she said it, and it's just so beautiful. The all the physical symptoms that we can experience, some of them aren't pleasant, but oh, I mean, I've went to the doctor a couple times through this ascension, feeling that it was, oh, these are ascension symptoms. But it's really good to get these things checked out, because it can be like it can really assimilate the flu. There's a lot of purging through this ascension, and just bronchitis from like a blocked heart chakra, just all types of interesting things. So but okay, so one more thing. I asked them one time to, I said, what is actually happening? Can you give me a visual of what's going on when I'm feeling my crown chakra activation and also my third eye? And they showed me the crown chakra as a gear sitting this way, sitting down, and also one this way. Oh, I hope you can follow me. And when this one starts going this way, I don't know. I don't have to make perfect sense of it. I'm describing what they showed me to the best of my ability. Anyway, when that top gear starts going, they showed me it's a cervix, and it starts opening up. That crank starts going, and it starts cranking this open, and as that's cranking, it's touching this gear connected to the third eye, and it starts opening that also. They're showing me it's like, just being able to, just channel divine wisdom, yeah, divine wisdom, channel the ancients, channel whoever your guides are, channel your higher self, all that is. So they're showing me that. I just asked them, well, why can't it just stay open? Why does it have to open and close? Well, that's for our protection. It would be overload. I feel that, yes, when it's too active, it can make a person sick, really sick. And I've had at times a way too active crown chakra and third eye chakra at times, because I wasn't grounded, because I just wanted to live in the astral. And I was, unbeknownst to myself, constantly trying to escape this life experience and dwell at home. So I feel really fully in my body now, and I'm not escaping, and I really feel, well, I don't want to. No, I feel very, very settled in now, very, very comfortable with this life experience. And I really, they're saying it's because you don't really feel like anything can sneak up on you anymore. Yeah, it's true. There will always be pop quizzes for the rest of my days. I know that there will be fine tuning. That's totally fine with me. I can't imagine not doing that stuff. I'm so used to it. It's beautiful. There is no end to the ascension, they're saying, which I absolutely adore. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Maybe turn the heat up in here a little bit. It's so warm out. It's like 40 degrees or something. Crazy right now. But you never know. Here in Montana, there's a saying. I don't know if this is actually a saying. Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you're out and it's a blizzard, wait 10 minutes. You could be standing in the sun. You just never know. It's very interesting. All right, that's it for now. Look at how Doozer matches his blanket. I went running out of the house before. Screaming for Doozer. Doozer! Doozer! And he's in here on this blanket. And I just couldn't see him. Look at that. See, if you can't see his face, you really can't tell the difference. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Ow. That was my knee. Okay, this is the outfit I just made Doozer. Whoopsie. Okay, I'll lay it down here. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to show you when I can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. Yeah, isn't it awesome? So cute. I added this fur the last couple days. It's the perfect length. He looks so cute in it. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm going to go read a bunch of group chat messages. I just love it so much. I mean, I didn't have that for a couple days, and there was the potential for me to overthink about it. And I caught myself doing it, and I was just like, no, this will get figured out. And then I asked for guidance. I get into self-will. I mean, if it's emotionally charged, of course, that's what'll throw us into it. And I wanted to figure it out right now. And it took me probably an hour and a half to 2 hours until I was just like, wait a second. Oh, I'm trying way too hard right now. And I laughed. I was just like, okay. I put my phone down and I said, make it plainly obvious what I should do in this situation. And, just like the reassurance was coming in when I'm just doing it and I don't ask for help and I haven't paused and, just approached the situation from presence. Then I'm in self-will. It's hurting my neck and things are jammed up. It's crazy the second I ask for help. Saying that prayer, make it plainly obvious, that is asking for help. It's like the encouragement start. I can hear it. They were giving it to me the whole time, but I couldn't hear it. It's like being up in my mind and thinking too much and trying to figure things out plugs my ears up. Yeah, from the inside. Because that's where I hear them, really. Yeah, I don't hear them on the outside. I don't hear them on the inside either. It's our native tongue. We communicate telepathically when we're back at home, when we're not on planet Earth anymore. Yeah, okay. That's it for now. Pretty soon it'll be really easy to hold my phone up again with one arm. My arm's already tired. But hey, I love that challenge because I haven't completely lost my strength. No, I have not, but I'm so excited to just keep going. And, I'm going to take you with me too, like I have before. But this go around, every single time I've had to quit working out for some reason or another, I always get to another try at it in a much healthier way. They're saying from a different approach. Yeah. And so I will be successful. I've been practicing being consistent for years now. It really feels like it's taking hold. It's taking hold, they're pointing out. One of the huge reasons is because the rewards are just so great from being consistent. It's definitely one of the most major keys to peace on earth, my friends. All right, my beautiful, beautiful being subscribers. I love you so much. And everybody that's not subscribed to, definitely if one of my videos has come up in your feed, it's for a reason. And we may not talk in a perfectly straight line, but there's probably something in one of these videos for you. Yeah, they're meant for lots of different people. Lots of different subjects. uh, One way I know that I'm tuned in, tapped in, turned on, also turned on in the, most metaphysical way, is that this just this chuckle comes through. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, I just love that laugh. Oh, another message came through on our group chat. Okay, I'm going to go. I love you guys so much. satsangwithmamaji@gmail.com. And if you don't know how to spell all that, I always leave it in the description box.